By controlling the amount of screen time allotted to each concept, you're utilizing the power of editing to set the pacing of a scene. Good editors are also part micromanager, deciding exactly how long a shot lingers on the screen. Short shots tend to inject energy into a scene, while longer shots allow an audience to breathe. Of course, this shouldn't be what drives your cuts, but it's definitely something to consider, especially when zooming out on the timeline for perspective. Check out this boxing match. There's an altogether different energy to this scene compared to the last one. Boxing is a frenetic activity that doesn't necessarily need the blow-by-blow, so editors have a lot of leeway in their cuts. Compare this cut
Get back! Box.
to this cut of the same sequence. Consider how each technique affects the overall scene. The slower first cut emphasizes the physical exertion and its toll on the boxers. The faster second sequence emphasizes the power and energy of the fighters. Two very different stories. Now, the modern audience is sophisticated enough to understand the subtextual messages an editor conveys in the cut. Holding a shot informs the audience that they need to focus on what's on screen and places a certain weight on it. Quick cutting can create a sense of energy and chaos, but cutting shifts focus, so quick cutting can shift the audience's attention from the world of the film to the editing of the sequence. Use each technique wisely depending on the effect you're trying to get. One more point on pacing and the power an editor wields in manipulating time. The movie-making process is far from secret, but the medium is so immersive that the audience fully accepts the reality of a movie. This allows editors to get away with messing with the timeline to enhance the story. Let's go over a few ways to do that. Cutting compresses time, so we can speed up these punches and make them feel more rapid fire than they actually were. Cutting can also extend actions. By cutting right before this punch connects and starting the next shot back here, a short action can get lengthened. More extreme edits include slow motion and removing frames. But we'll get to that in a later video.